Hey, Carl. How's it going? I think I have the fat cat. I'm not sure. Yeah, I do have the fat cat. I'm pretty sure I do not have the fatter cat. Yeah, the fatter cat isn't that one a mount? I don't remember now. All right, but anyway, here we are, already in the eastern city of. Yeah, I don't know how to get it. I'm not that, you know, I'm not that big on the fat cats. I love cats, but I don't know. The fat cats just don't speak to me, so I don't know. I don't know. But we're here in the eastern city of Kugane. We are standing in front of a conspicuously inconspicuous man. So, let us talk to him and get started on a Hingen tale. Nashu goes east. Hey, hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot? Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat. But, I got a job for you if you're interested. So there's this Makode girl, this incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl in this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea like you and me. So beautiful, this girl. So beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Some bad, bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Okay. Does the audio sound unusually loud to any of you? It's kind of weirdly loud for me right now. I don't know why. Okay. I assume she's up here. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, she could. Okay. Yeah, let me know if the audio is weird there. I think it's just on my end. I have seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek. Yes, yes. And I should be glad to take you to him if you like. You are ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Catfish to be precise, though I care not for the Eorzean. I am Gyudo, a Nemuzu, and the services I provide are not free, I am sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last gil on the fare to Kugani. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Core, if it isn't Ailette. Don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildebrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head as far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than the Far East, right? I was worried. I wouldn't be able to find him, but wouldn't you know it? Gyoza the talking Numo here says he knows where it is. Careful, careful. This one knows our game. Escaping her wrath is going to take all our skills. I say there's no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swindle me? Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. Oh. Okay. The irony there does not escape me. I asked lots and lots of other people if they had seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were of any help. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand, wherever could you be? Let's see. Stuck in the... Yeah, I think we go with this one, yeah. Stuck in the ground or in the side of a building like as not. Keep an eye out for legs. Yeah, though in Nashu's case, it's not because she's dishonest. Yeah. Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Godbert's help to pull him out again. Ah, that's it. If the inspector's always on a hunt for a case, then all we gotta do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up. This way. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna take a little shortcut. Didn't hurt that much. Her ankles will heal. Unsolved crimes? It so happens a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakuza district was the most recent, as I recall. But you may be assured that the Seikasegumi will track down the thief in due time. I don't remember if I've ever even heard that in dialogue. But that's basically the local samurai who kind of serve as the law enforcement here in Kugani, too. Okay, oh, here we are. Oh, hi! It's you again, conspicuously inconspicuous man. Yeah, I had a feeling it was, yeah, optional item, yeah, cash shop thing. Unfortunate that. Mm. Yeah, yep. I mean, I have 3 of the car emotes, so that'll tell you right there. I mean, I got them one at a time over a long time, but still. Hmm? All right. You got me, Miss Samurai. But before you do anything rash, like arrest or torture or chop me into little bits with that sword of yours, know that I never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance. I'm sorry. Uh, I, do I do I really look like a samurai in this outfit? Oh, you're that Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. Phew, I mean, phew! For a moment there, I thought I was done for. The Sekisagumi don't mess around. All cut first and ask questions later, you know? No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. Ah, so it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about? Incidents the likes of which send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny? It was 5 years ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyhow, there I was, walking Old Dod's bustling streets, when the sea parts and my eyes meet with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain, because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... Ugh. Ever since that day, I've watched over her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say! True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study. Years and years of observation, of obsession, until you know her better till she knows herself. Come on, Aeolette, are you really that shocked? Perhaps, when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her. But until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows, and you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Well, I suppose we have to now. If nothing else, we need to protect her from him. Dastardly doings and purported instances of criminal behavior? This is Kugane, my dear. We have no shortage of that here. But since you ask, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokizan these days is that of the wealthiest among us and how they're being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. Okay. Time to go back to Nashu. There she is. There you are. Learn anything interesting? Okay, we can either tell her about the skilled thieves seeming to be targeting wealthy merchants, or we can tell her that a creepy little bastard who followed you to Kugane says he's been stalking you for 5 years. You know what? Let's go with that. Eh? Oh, you're having me on. As if I wouldn't notice. Be serious now. Alright. I see the direct approach isn't going to fail here. A skilled thief seems to be targeting wealthy merchants. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief? Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, Aeolette. Our next order of business should be to track down this Akabono and ask him about the latest incident. You'd think her mind was only capable of one track or something. She certainly looks like he certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. That fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akabono, for all your help. I swear to you on my honor that the sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. That is indeed a mustache. I will. Yeah, I can say that much. Yes. So it is Akabono. Let's go and ask him about the robbery. Forgive me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Are you all right? Shall I summon a healer? Don't worry. I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Okay, yep. Hey, you aren't one of them samurai, are you? How can you tell, Nashu? Shiguri, at your service, my lady. You're smarter than the Lala, I guess. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear duty compels me to take my leave. A nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. That merchant must know something important for Shiguri to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Greetings and salutations, Master Akabono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector, and this is Aeolette, who's also got a knack for it. Thanks. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Inspectors? I had heard rumors that one such as you were come from the west. You seem an honest sort, so I will oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked, and when he went inside to investigate, he discovered that my most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place, he found this message. You have just been robbed by the Kugani Wolf Burglar. Wolf Burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits? Hey, Ren, how's it going? We're having fun with Nashu, another cat girl. Yeah. Surely you've heard about his recent exploits? Similar calling cards were found at the scene of the other robberies. And now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card? Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildebrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. The impressive mustache. Oh boy. I thought the two of you were inspectors, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminals. And since the Seikisagami seem to be at a loss, you will be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. All right, everyone. If you're feeling up to it, let's you may go ahead and have a little drinking game. And every time I stumble over the word Seikisagami. I mean, you might die from it, but I don't think they poof up. They just, some of the Mikote just have some rather impressive tails. I don't think they actually change with, I think they only move with expressions, so. But I don't know for sure. Anyway, you will be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. All we've got to do now is stick with this case, and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildebrand. I just know it. Call it my keen inspector's assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try to learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. Nashu Makaranu is on the case. Your days of wolf burgling are numbered. Call us Inspector Hildebrand. Huh? Is that a green rooster? It's an Inspector Hildebrand. Hey, Inspector, stop messing about and join us. Cora, it's been too long since I've had a chance to whip up a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Oh, bugger. Good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Hi. Hi, Nashu. Yeah. Godbert, yes. Once again, without pants. Life imitates art, imitates life. You have no one but yourself and the kami to blame for what comes if you talk to Nashu Makaraka. Oh, but we will. We will. Well. If it isn't Ailette, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, how am I good news for you? I can't be nearly as bushy-tailed as you, Nashu. So I've been asking after that wolf burglar fellow, the one that left that cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that. No doubting it was him either. He never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I had enough information to try to sketch a picture of the devil myself. Not bad for a self-trained artiste, wouldn't you say? Okay. We can tell her maybe leave the art to the professional artiste. Don't see how this helps us, honestly. Or do we just go silent? Oh, there's no nice option here. I think we'll just go with silence. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. The metaphorical one, that is. Let's you and me seek out and question the rich and famous, the sort of folks the burglar's been targeting, and see if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Kugani Dore, and you can check out the tea house and the hostelry. Okay, let's... Or wait, yeah, right next to it. Derp. Okay. Upstairs we must go. Okay, somewhere on this level. There we are. Oh! Okay, get the beam out of my way. Too long has it been since I shared a pipe with an engine. Okay. How fortunate I... You've no desire for a smoke, only talk of the wolf burglar? I see. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf without comrades, and despite their best efforts, the Seiko Sugumi have no leads. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. He has even been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favor me with tales of your own, I ask that you leave me to my pipe. It is far less demanding company. It was nice to meet you, sir. Okay. Let's take... Oop. Right. Should be able to jump over this. There we go. She's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, here we are. Ah, that infamous thief? I know of him. For a mercy, he has not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronized the tea house? On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forgo it. But alas, the heart will not be denied. Okay. Ooh, a preening pundit. How nice. I say, the Kugani wolf burglar? Must you sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? Bah, it's no use. The moment is ruined. Jeez. I don't know. I think at least some of the men here would be, appreciate Aeolette walking up to them. I think they're just gonna start taking this personally. Boy. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy like so many others. Oh, if you had seen the vase before he took it. God, if there was any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in 10 kanto. Hey, Nashu, at least you appreciate me. Ah, here you are. Dig up any interesting tidbits? Perhaps you're right, Irie. Perhaps you're right. So he's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspectors around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mom and her magic frying pan. I can't argue with that. uh, yes. Yeah, that's because Aelit technically started out as an archer, and archers should have strong arms, so I made her arms look. That said, we'd have a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. Gah! 1,000 pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you all right? Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Something was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right, you were after the wolf burglar too. Got any leads? As a matter of fact, I do. I but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kugane, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. Much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I really must be going. Until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiggy, sir, can we come too? To the auction? If you like, but I very much doubt you'll be able to afford any of the items to be sold. Oh, don't you worry about that. Aelit's here's got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. No, Nashu. Aelit is not a rich MMO character. She has, you know, a good amount of money, but she is by no means rich. Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. Yeah. And the current state of the game, being a million gillionaire here is not exactly wealthy or well-to-do. All right, hello, Shiguri. This venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you. Master Akabono, wasn't it? Or Master of Mustaches. Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you would be joining us. I presume you are come to keep watch for the wolf, but should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I am not wont to surrender without a fight. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This evening, you'll be given a rare opportunity to view, and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from around the world. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer, misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Nyxia. Really? Aye, it is none other than the fabled Ratman, an unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. Mr. Schnub. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So, shall we start the bidding at 5,000 koban? 500,000 koban? 600. 700. 800,000 koban. She is not happy. 800,000 koban. Going once? Going twice? Sold to Mr. Akabano. Let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. That's... they are... they're sentient. Okay, this is not right. What's going on here? This is not right. He's not really gonna eat him, is he? The statue you are about to see was brought to Kugani from the west, the land of Orzia, to be precise. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. I give you the Ororzian Gentleman, a masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details, the features so expertly realized that some have likened it to a living, breathing man frozen in time. Whoa, would you look at that? That statue's the spitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? Was it a trick of the light? Or did that statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Nagairu, I'm not too familiar with that. It's maybe that's somehow a reference to that. And yeah, he's just having a case of cramps. Oh boy, yes. Anyway, yeah, I read that line, so. Nashu. Nashu, this may not be the best time for that. Stay your bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg of you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. I suppose you have a point, and it wouldn't be very Inspector-like to blow innocents to Kingdom Come. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she's left in her wake. Oh, I knew it. That's no statue. It's the genuine article. In the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again or something. This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man? Is such a thing even possible? Hey, Robo! We are perhaps considering buying a statue. Yes. Yes. With Ayelet's infinite wealth. Yeah, I'm gonna be poor again. Strange. I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you. Verily, this is no ordinary statue. It's a heretofore unseen hybrid of sculpture and automation. Marvel at the way its features changes, fluidly and effortlessly. Nice save. Yes, indeed. So, shall we start the bidding for this one of kind statue at 500,000 Koban? 600. 7. 800,000 Koban to be paid in full, here and now. Once more, Master Akabano will not be denied. Will any challenge his claim to the Eorzean gentleman? Eorzean or something like that? We got to do something, Ayelet. If we don't, those people are going to buy the inspector. Yeah, good riddance. Good. Oh, well. Alright, I bet 900,000 Koban. I have no idea if I have $9,000 Koban, because I don't have Koban, but we shall see. There is nothing in this world I cannot buy. 1 million Koban! What is the meaning of this? By the Kami, the Eorzean gentleman has vanished. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, I'd be in trouble then. You have just been robbed by the Kugani wolf burglar. That thrice damned Oni, he struck again. I saw him, the fiend with the wolfish features. He took the statue and ran toward the short pier. Do you know what this means? Inspector Hildebrand has been stolen. Kidnapped. We've got to get after that wolf burglar. For all you know, he might want to eat him like that poor Kygern. And we can't have that. Wolf burger. At this point, we're thinking about eating just about everything sentient, aren't we? Oh, let's see. here. That's okay. We can always take a shortcut. Alright. Okay, nope. Wait, where is this? Does that go underneath here? Okay, okay, good, we're good. Oh, you followed me, I presume? Oh, but mine to pursue the Wolfburger... Wolfburger! Yes, Wolfburger! Pursue the Wolfburglar as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildebrand, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some two-gill thief eat him. Are you perchance referring to the Eorzean gentleman, that hideous statue? I dare say nobody in their right mind would try to eat it. But nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honored to work with you to catch the Wolfburglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue and head towards the Ruby Price. 'Twas a sight I will not soon forget. Never before have I seen a lupin carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too bold was the fiend this day, in seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight. He has left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the Ruby Price. Okay. Not that I think there's anything too meaningful in chat here, but yeah, he's usually made to keep that hidden. Okay, let's see. Oh boy, let's just go around here, I think. I can teleport there, but both Aetherites are actually pretty far away from... I think. So I think it's quicker just to come out the front here. Alright, yeah. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the wolfman and his stolen statue. Alas, I cannot say I have seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of Garlean forces from Doma and the Ruby Sea, there has been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wave through smaller vessels leaving our waters, absent cause. This lupin you seek probably received no more than a cursory glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. The question is, where else should we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? I don't know, the pirate faction that enacts a price on every ship that comes through here? It could be them. Could be them. Of wolves and gentlemen, Shiguri is chiding himself for overlooking the obvious answer. Oh, silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to know the comings and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on the ability to extract payments for safe passage, the so-called Ruby Tithe. Sakazuki is where we must go. Any traveler who does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions must journey there first and make the necessary overtures. Nope, not that button. Okay, there we go. I kind of appreciate what they did with this zone here, but you know, keep in mind this is the, you know, they just couldn't make it big enough. This is supposed to be like, you know, a whole sea with like boats and pirates going in and out there, and there's the opposite shore. It's a cool zone, but that is a heaven on high. That is a not exactly, well, yeah, they call it deep dungeon, so it's kind of a special dungeon in the game. You can go up 100 floors. Most people only go the first 30. It's mostly used as a way to level between 60 and 70. But yeah. Alright. Hello, Aihaki? Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are those who refuse to pay the tithe, like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. I, standing motionless in a skiff, paying no heed to the waves or the waters, a dead man drifting. It is one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that is what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let it be. I am not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the Isle of Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. Yeah, well, hardened pirate you are. A dead man in a boat bound for the Isle of Becco? That's the stupidest thing I ever... Unless... Aha! Don't you see? He mistook the Eorzean gentleman for a corpse. That boat belonged to none other than the Kugani wolf burglar. Kor, what luck! Our liaison did mention when we could pay the tithe by way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on, to the Isle of Becco and that thrice-damned wolf. Alright. Okay. Now that everybody's walked away, we can finally move again. Just because it is kind of cool what they did with this zone, I'm going to dive real quick just to... Yeah, even though this is a lot smaller than it should be, this is still a pretty cool zone. Okay. We're gonna just totally ignore this fate. It will ignore us since we are level 80. Yeah, they're world events. Kind of like the same thing. I think they kind of stole the idea from Guild Wars too, hark! Over there, a wolf! Or at least someone what's got big ears and long fluffy tail. Aha! We've got him now. So, it seems that the wolf burglar was caught by the very people that were trying to catch him. Connie forfend, this is no wolf burglar. This is a man dead who yet moves. A restless spirit bound to this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found a rather more liberation than I had in life. More purpose and meaning. And brotherhood. Wait a minute. You're one of the gentle dead men. But what are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe, in even further reaches I find myself reunited with Master Zombie Brand's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place. But since you asked first, as unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumors of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea, said to be home to a host of undead individuals not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. Ah, truly? Well, that would explain why the myriad skeletons we found were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable a lot as you claimed, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter on your travel. Yeah, the Siren Song Sea is a dungeon in the Stormblood. It's like, I think the first one, too. First dungeon in the Stormblood storyline, so... Yeah, we've been there, met undead, and, yes, murdered them. I mean, properly murdered them this time. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then I felt it, a familiar tingling in my rotting flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I had felt the pull of our leader, Master Zombie Brand. His ether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer. So I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. Poor, then it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere here on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildebrand calling out to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me! Thank you for that imagery. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's with the wolfish getup? It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears. That was quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with the common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features. And so it has. But enough talk. Master Zombie Brand needs us. Nothing I have heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me. But no matter, if this misshapen undead wolf man can lead us to the thief, I shall trust in him wholly. This guy has already learned the secret of Hildebrand quests. Alright, so let us see where we're going next. Yes, Master Zombie Brand is close. We are nearly upon him. For a second I thought you were in Amuzu. And the wolf burglar. At long last, we will bring that bastard to justice. Wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Surrender. Gah! So they finally caught up to me. Core! He looks exactly like my sketch! Your campaign of thievery comes to an end this day. This day the Bakafu will have their man. Or that is to say, their Lupin. Stop, damn you! The inspector's still not snapped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight, Dango style. Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue. Fucking me, are those bombs? Idiot, get rid of them! Get rid of them before you kill us both! Oh, Nashu, I see you've been improving your work. Help! Ayla! Nashu! Anyone! I suppose we ought to save the inspector. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived his trip back from Dalamud, so this is nothing. Let's get that wolf burglar instead. I told you before, wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Fall, on the other hand. If that's how it's gonna be, then fall it is. Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. Gah! The nerve of that villain! I say, Ayelet, I've come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from dear Nashu, but not you. Hooray! Inspector Hildebrand is back. Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back into the game. Am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Orzian gentleman? This statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if a living, breathing being. I trust I needn't remind you that I too am capable of such motions, despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Zombiebrand is no statue. Quite right. He is an agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Good sir, by your garb, I gather you are a samurai? Am I then correct in assuming that we are in the Far East? Oh ho ho! As I awake from gentle slumber and find myself in a foreign land, who should I be greeted by but a Far Eastern fan? But ho, what is this? Already my keen investigator's sense has alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away, for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg! Wait for me, Inspector. You know I can't run that fast. Master Zomberman looks to be his old self again. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. It's enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be if I weren't, you know. But as much as I would love to join you in your adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlord safe. So, in Eorzea, man may be Inspector Extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord? Truly, yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs I dare say I will never comprehend. While I regret that we were unable to apprehend the birth ruler, I am glad this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen sense leads. Actually, I think you're catching on just fine, Sugar. It is madness. Even we agree. I care not about your experience bonus. There he is. Did I not tell you I caught the scent of a case? And here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped Qui-Gon. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest friend was abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kugane. We sail on ships as sailors for East Eldernor Trading Company. Docked at Kugane docks to unload goodly goods, when goodly merchant comes and offers tasty feasts to me and friendly friend. By the kami, did that rat man just speak? Oh boy. I'm starting to question the intelligence of those here in the East. Qui-Gon, not rat man, rude man. Why does no one here know Qui-Gon? Always demon with lucky flesh. So I think you kind of called it, Ivory. We go with goodly merchant, all alone. Many turns, left, right, left. Very confusing. Then Badman grab friendly friend, put gag in mouth and bag on head. I fight back and run, and they run too. And then I jump into water. It would seem to me that the currents carried him to the shores of this island, but I've yet to ascertain the motive for why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless Qui-Gon sailor. Because they do not know or do not care that he is a Qui-Gon. He passes for a rat man of far eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believe bestows everlasting life. An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features, an incredible, hideous statue of Eorzean make that was in truth a man. I dare say we've already met our goodly merchant. We must return to Kugane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auctions. The fiend. At the very least, we know he sold this Qui-Gon's friendly friend. We've got to save him too. Right you are, my lady. We shall see the wicked punished and the innocent set free. Yes, I was just about to say that. Well said, you. Okay. That should be back in Kugane, right? Or, well, let's... Yes, there we go. Alright. Alright, yes. Big city, so can't use mount. Alright, cross over. coming! Strike me down! The Eorzean gentleman is alive? Hearken to me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand. For the crime of kidnapping a Quaker sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. Huh? I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. But more importantly, who are you to level such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You're not of the Seiku Sagami. A common Ronin, are you not? You. A common Ronin come from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what audacity. What audacity. That self-esteem piece stands before you with the Quaker who escaped your kidnapping attempt as incontrovertible proof of your misdeeds. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, had defeated you. The least you could do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain, there is no denying it. And yet, I do, Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the Seiku Sagami can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you good day. You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. We've had our eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things must come to an end. The wolf burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Now do yourself a favor and come quietly. Or don't, and do me a favor. Shiguri, owing to the efforts of you and yours, we can finally bring this charlatan to justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. That you would favor me with such kind words is a great honor. I can only hope that this goes some way towards... However, that you failed to inform the Seiku Sagami of the wolf burglar's crime, despite being present, and instead pursued the thief on your own is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the Seiku Sagami at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits I will not suffer in our samurai. Welp. That ended badly. Yes. 1,000 thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Warier and warier we will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. I owe you all an apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more than a common Ronin. My pursuit of the wolf burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of the Seiku Sagami or any other authority. I came to Kagani to join the Seiku Sagami, but judged it to be unworthy. Unable to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, I struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief. A thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential. A thief that I might bring to justice and hereby earn the approval of the Seiku Sagami. Seiku Sagumi? Whatever. Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law have won me over. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation, from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kagani wolf burglar, and we shall start right this instant. I, I'm, I am still not quite sure what to make of that, man. But I suppose I should be grateful for the help. That is the correct response, Alan. Alan, was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavor, perhaps more so than the others. Their help was a questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. The wolf burglar is not to be underestimated. He is a cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say that while I value the assistance of the inspector and his assistant, I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end. To wit, yours and mine. I too may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think it's nothing compared to that of the Eorzean gentleman. Yes, yes. Hildebrand will return in The Blade Mislaid. See you, Inspector. I think we have time to try to get through the next quest. Yes. Yes. Especially with all the Manderville dances. Have you heard, Ailent? The wolf burglar, for whom we have been searching day and night, has struck again. Word reached me but moments ago. The inspector and his assistant are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes, then let's brook no further delay and make haste for the Rakuza district. Alright. I suppose I should be using these Aetherite shards. Yes, that was rather convenient. I never learned the names of the ones here in Kugani, though. Ah, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, stands ready to assist any and all who seek redress for crimes dastardly and daring. My keen inspector sense has led me hither. Speak, my good man, what injustice befell you here? Inspectors? Ah, yes, the Westerners. I remember you, girl. If you're so eager to hear the tale, then I shall be glad to tell it. It was him, the wolf burglar. Bold as ever. He attempted to steal the finest sword in my collection, the Saburo Sukahiro, in broad daylight. By the kami, you said he attempted? And failed, I. Little did the fool know I had recently employed a new bodyguard, a peerless samurai worth every kopan. So the fiend was unable to abscond with your precious blade. Truly, you were fortunate indeed, Master Akamoto. Yet surely this is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has his pride. He is not wont to forsake a pride. Master Akamoto, I have no doubt that the thief will come for the blade again and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, and that we may finally bring this villain to justice. You have spirit. Sorry. You have spirit, I'll grant you that, but I have no need of additional guards. Yojimbo alone is worth 100 men, if not more. Master Ekabono, I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience, boy. I have made my decision, and I will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn the Seiko Sugomo's approval. Seiko Sugumi? Now then, I have a pressing engagement in Sanjo Hamachi, to which I have been looking forward all week. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let this business with the wolf burglar delay me further. Good day. I fear he has let this turn of luck lull him into a false sense of complacency. He should be doubling the guard, or tripling it. If only he would reconsider. If he will not listen to reason, then he must be made to listen to reason. When in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for lack of anything better. Alright, let us follow Master Akabona to Sanju Hanamachi, and once more impress upon him the gravity of the situation. Okay. Let's see. All the way back there, huh? Is there, no, there's not a closer eighth, right? Because that's, I believe, a wall back there. No, I gotta go down here. One too far. Ask all you like, but the answer's still no. There's a very short list of people who get to pass, and none of you lot are on it. I applaud your diligence, I do, but we are here to help. If you would admit us to speak with Master Akabono, that we might convince him to let us stand guard over the Sapporo Sukahuru. So that's your game. Trick the daft doorman into letting you in so you can steal Master Akabono's priceless sword? How stupid do you think I am? As if he could consort with the likes of you. Not a looker among you. Moving on. Really, my mother has told me I'm quite handsome. I'm sure she has. Maybe if he was in the mood for a takumachi. Not today, though. Master Akabono's made it quite clear that he would only welcome additional entertainers if they were of Geico or if they were Geico of surpassing beauty, which you're not. So piss off. That went rather poorly. I suppose we have no choice but to resign ourselves to this outcome. Nay, Shigure, I think not, for I have a plan. A plan of surpassing beauty, if I do say so myself. Are you acquainted with any Geico, perchance? Well, there is an Okaya nearby whose proprietress may have given me a few odd jobs, but wait, what exactly is your plan? Really, Shigure? You can't anticipate what's about to happen here? All shall become clear in time, my good man. Lead the way to this Okaya. Yeah, it's a lot more involved in Final Fantasy XIV. There's a lot more to it. Most humble greetings to you, fairest maiden. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, and given to understand that you are an acquaintance of Shigure here? I've given the hapless fool a handout or two, And now he shows up on my doorstep into the company of engine inspectors. I can only assume this means he's yet to find honest work. Indeed, much to all our chagrin, Shiguri is not gainfully employed at present, but that regrettable circumstance is not what brings us to you. Nay, it is a matter of far greater import, a grave injustice which must be averted at all costs. To that end, my lady, I would have you clothe my steadfast assistants in your finest kimono. For but a brief time only, you may be assured, it shall be returned to you post-haste. Loan you a kimono? Just like that? I'm not sure what mischief you inspectors get up to in your line of work, but in ours, a kimono is priceless. No geiko with her salt would simply let a stranger parade around in hers. Not for nothing, at least. Aye, if you are truly in desperate need of my assistance, then you should be willing to pay for it. Say, 70,000 Eorzean Gil? Okay. I have a gambling problem. Love the horse birds. Lost my last gil on Querap City. Meanwhile, 70? Only 70,000? Hells, my subligar's worth more than that. You know, that line's probably true. Actually, given how much, I paid for that glamour back in the day, yes, it is worth more than that. Considerably more. Oh man, I've seen that. I know I've seen that movie before, but I can't recall that line. Be that as it may, there is no need to rely upon your generosity. I am more than capable of paying for this expense. Yeah, I still don't really remember the... Nashu, pay the woman. With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty. What? As of when? Oh dear, this is certainly a fly in the ointment. So, your plan is to disguise Nashu as a geiko that she might enter into the company of Master Akabona and thereby keep watch for the wolf burglar. I hesitate to call it one of surpassing beauty, but if it's our best option... Yeah, I don't know. I think that movie just kind of slipped. I think it just kind of slipped out of my. It's just kind of slipped out of my head there. I know I've actually seen it at least more than once, but yeah, I can barely remember it right now. So do not even think to say it, my good man. I would never take the money of a down-on-his-luck youth with no job or skills to speak of. Oh. But of course, it is, as ever, so simple. A means by which we may achieve our end without spending a single coin. In my brief time here, I've come to understand the myriad complexities of Hingan culture. There is a custom by which one may express the fervor of his conviction by shaving every hair from his head, is there not? Well, yes, I suppose you have the right of it, but are you willing to go to such lengths to secure a kimono? I'll do the honors. Oh, no. I'm sorry to those of you who don't play this game. This reference will be lost, but a beauty reborn. My beautiful flowing locks! What have you done to me? That is brilliant. Utterly brilliant. I don't think I've laughed so hard in ages. Chin up, Shiguri. I dare say she did you a favor. The Seiko Shigumi might be inclined to take you more seriously now. You can have your kimono, with my thanks. Never mind the gil. The entertainment you've given me is payment enough. My lady, you are a saint. Not the word I would use. Are you ready, Nashu? Always, Inspector. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put one of these things on, right? I love that you even put her in the outfit. That's great. Verily, there is no greater truth than if we trust in ourselves and the gods, fate shall conspire to see us succeed. Yes, yes, yes. Is this the will of the kami? Yeah, it's too bad the weather's on a fixed timer, because that would be a perfect time to cut tonight. I believe I hear them coming. Ta-da! My dear Nashu, you look incredible. Wow, actually, yes, you do. You do. She looks every bit the Geiko. I cannot fathom that doorman turning her away. Yeah, she is adorable. It's very cute. I just wish they hadn't taken off the glasses. I'm sorry, I'm big on glasses. Come, my friends. Let us put Nashu's disguise to the proof. Okay. And of course, now we gotta go around the long way again. I am not fond of this part of Kugane. I don't know. I don't know. We might be able to get that outfit. I don't remember for sure. It might be possible to get that. I know Ayla doesn't currently have it. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart ass. That it. Nice part to nice place to cut that off there, Hildebrand. That is the lovely Geishu Nashu. Geiko. All right, let us have a look at you. Oh ho ho! And where has this lovely lass been hiding? Master Akabono's sure to take a shine to you. I mean, you just saw her when we were over here, but all right. All right, the girl may enter, and no one else. Tataru, yeah, I wonder. I wonder if that's. Maybe that's in the store then, as an available outfit. Yeah, I'm not sure one way or the other. I have to look that up. Huzzah! It worked. Wish me luck. Though, is it wise to let her go alone? Ideally, at least Aelid or myself should have accompanied her, no? Oh, Shiguri, I did tell you it was a plan of surpassing beauty, did I not? The sword without peer. The Sapporo Sukehiro. The Geishiku without peer. Chayumi! What fortune that I may enjoy the company of the finest treasures the world has to offer. Their very presence makes the wine taste that much sweeter. I could not agree more, my lord. Alas, whereas you may lay hands upon your magnificent blade at whim, in vain I struggle to navigate the endless labyrinth that is a woman's fickle heart. That which I desire I take, as will you when my little project is complete. Chayumi, come and have a drink with us. Come, come. If my lords insist, I shall be glad to partake. Such a beautiful girl you are, and so skilled a dancer as well. You deserve only the best, and the very best you shall have, if you but give yourself body and soul to me. That may not be the best opening line. I fear my lord's rather admirable perseverance encroaches upon the obsessive. As I am sure I have told you 1,000 times before, I should be glad to entertain one and all with the traditional arts. Stubborn as ever, I see. No matter, in due time you will be mine, one way or another. We gotta work on your approach, dude. Begging your pardon, my lords. Oh ho, this is a welcome surprise. My lord, did you call for another Geico? Never mind, come my dear, have a seat. Salutations and greetings, my good sirs. What? What is the meaning of this? I explicitly said I would be receiving no Teiko Mochi this day. Yes. If Ailette was in there, she would be... Yeah. He does really need to be yeeted. Far be it from me to judge a man for his pleasures, my lord, but I fear this is a bridge too far for me. Such beauty, such grace. Be that as it may, now is not the time. The day after tomorrow, perhaps, after I've had time to recover, but not today. Will my lord not reconsider? Pray allow me one dance to convince you. Enough! Yojimbo, remove this fetching yet belligerent Takamochi from my sight! Yes, I understand, Carl. I wholly understand. Lay hands upon a fair maiden? I will do no such thing. Are you defying your master's order? The master has already paid you an unconscionable sum of money for your services? A contemptible master who consorts with lecherous dogs? I agreed to serve only as the sword's protector, not as the executor of your whims. There he is, the wolf burglar! Ailette, you have time. Time. Boot that man. Yes. Yeet him, please. Fine. Impossible! At last, the villain reveals himself. We have you now, most wolfish of burglars. Yes, it was I all along, Hildebrand, master of disguise, the specter of 1,000 faces, defender of justice. I feel so conflicted. So, you're not a Takemochi? Pity that. Bugger me if this isn't the talking statue. Fancy meeting you here. Come to watch me steal the Subaru Sukahuru? Well, you know how this goes. Don't let him get away! Halt, fiend! What? What happened? Ugh. Ah, there you are, my dear. You were unharmed? I would be heartbroken if there were even a single scratch on my concubine to be able to eat him. Eat him. Okay? I don't need to eat him. That's better. That works better for me. I like that better. My lord would do well to take greater care where he places his hands should he wish to keep them. Confound it! How does he manage to escape every time? But rejoice, my friends, for he has failed in his thievery once more. The Subaru Sukaharo remains safe and sound. You bald imbecile, look at what you're holding. Does that look even remotely like the Subaru Sukaharo to you? Sukahiro? I gotta pronounce it differently every single time. Does it? Does it? For the record, I'm not actually bald. Be gone from my sight, and do not return until you have found my sword. The food on his head is a sublime addition. After he went to all that trouble, he still managed to steal the Subaru Sukahiro. I sacrificed my flowing locks for nothing. Though I care increasingly less for Akebono, he is nevertheless the man to be reckoned with. What meager reputation I have will be forfeit if we fail to bring the wolf burglar to justice. But we need not pursue him alone. Yojimbo has volunteered his services. Together we may yet redeem ourselves. I think I may know where the thief is headed, too. I think we'll try to get through the next one here. The blade mislaid. Shiguri is determined to put matters to right. I believe the wolf burglar has fled to Yaxia. Consider the dagger I took from him in the chaos. Though old and worn, it has been well cared for over the years. It is more than just a tool to him, I think, and it is clearly of Doman design. What amazing coincidence! The self-same details had also caught mine eye. I dare say you have the makings of an inspector, Shiguri. Oh yes, Nashu is Nashu. I shall endeavor to take that as a compliment. To Yaxia! Oh, jeez. Of course, there's an aetheryte just over there. Oh, not that it matters, because I gotta go to Yanxia anyway. Which part of Yanxia? Oh, northern. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, what am I going forward for? I gotta go straight up first. Okay. Okay, let's... There we are. My word, have you ever seen anything so full of splendor? But forgive me, we must not lose sight of the matter at hand. How shall we pursue our quarry? That is a very good question, to which I currently have no answer. I do. Woof woof! What a nice little doggy! Deogoro is more than a mere traveling companion. His sense of smell is unparalleled. Give over the burglar's dagger that he may track his scent. Brilliant idea, Jim! Yes, indeed. Here, take it. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, he has the scent already. With me, Nashu. Perhaps fate is conspiring to see us succeed after all. Okay. Oh, we're already close. Alright. What ails little Deogoro? Why will he go no further? How is it you remember hit? 'Tis like there are Namuzu about. Their stink befuddles his senses. Though unfortunate, we know the wolf burglar came this way. Perhaps if we search, we can find some other clue as to his whereabouts. Leave it to me, Shigure. If there are clues to be found in these ruins, my keen inspector sense shall lead me to them. Wait for me, Inspector! Wait for me! Gah, there they go again, charging off before we have a chance to discuss our plan of action. Must they always be so reckless? Yes. Nothing for it but to follow suit, I suppose. Why don't you search the area to the northwest, Ayelet? Okay. Okay. Why, hello, Pungent Namuzu. I can just imagine the smell. That is not pleasant. Alive I am! Hale and healthy, yes, yes. Nursing a rather vicious hangover from a surfeit of tea, but otherwise none the worse for wear. 1,000 thanks to you for waking me before I was set upon by ravenous beasts or thieving bandits. Unless you wouldn't happen to be a thieving bandit, would you? That depends. Have you got a certain priceless sword on you? No, but I'm hunting... Yeah, we'll go with this. You may be assured I have nothing of value whatsoever. Yes, yes. However, I have some vague recollection of a traveler with an unusual sword across his back. I was deep in my teacups at the time, but I know what I saw. Yes. If Nashu were here, that would probably be true. Huh? A drunken Nambusu? What's his part in all of this? He saw the wolf burglar? What luck? Which way did he go? It's all a bit of a blur, so I doubt my memory will be of any use. My barbells, on the other hand, should do the trick. My adorable little friend, you need not strain yourself on our account. We too have ways of finding the fiend. Yes, yes, my keen Namuzu sense is telling me that the wolf burglar went that way. Yes, that way. Yes, most likely. Which way? We may as well split up again. I would help you, but hangover. Yes. Ick. Yes. Bye-bye, friends. Have fun hunting the wolf burglar. Yeah, unfortunately today does not look like a day for Sunbeam here in Yaxia. The enemies in this zone are kind of a bit, a bit something. Okay. Let's see. What are we looking for? Plot relevant gloves. Thanks, game. Among the irrelevant potsherds you spy a somewhat conspicuous pair of gloves. If they belong to the wolf burglar, perhaps they may prove useful. Found something, have you? I do not recall him wearing gloves, but for lack of other possible leads, I say let Daigoro follow this fresh scent. Now that the Namuzu is gone, he should have no difficulty finding the owner. Okay. Woof! Woof! Here, have these gloves, boy. Woof! 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 What news, Jim? We came as soon as we heard the barking. Now that the Namuzu has departed, Daigoro is capable of pursuing our quarry once more. Your stalwart comrade has found gloves that may have belonged to him, so we are about to see where they led us. Woof woof. Okay, just for you guys, I will now call him Wolfburger. He's got the scent. Quickly, Ayelet, we must not lose sight of Daigoro. There he is. We mustn't let him escape this time. Hold, Ronin. You know well how quick he can be. Let us leave this pursuit to one he cannot outrun. Go, Daigoro. Seize the Lupin. Gosh, he's a fast doggy. Aye, there, none faster. Come, we must secure the sword and the thief. Gosh, he really likes Koban, doesn't he? Well, we all have our weaknesses, I suppose. Still, there is no denying that he is a very, very good dog. How could he possibly have... Humph, the nerve. You lot really should have thought this through. Or have you already forgotten that I've got friends in high places? Montero, to me! By the kami, what have you done to my bird? Got you. Carl, have you done the Stormblood yet? The Stormblood part of Hildebrand yet? Rejoice, Shiguri, for I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have reclaimed the Soburo Sukahiro. Yeah, I know what you were mentioning there, so... I'll just mention that there is a duty associated with this particular part of the, Hildebrand questline. Yes, it seems we have. Though, before we declare it with certainty, I would verify the authenticity of the blade. But of course! Aye, this is no fake. It is indeed a work of art. A masterpiece that can only be the treasured Saburo Sukahiro. I just remembered I have urgent business in Kugani, which as well as shall afford me the opportunity to return the Saburo Sukahiro to its rightful owner. Pray allow me to do so. You have my word that I shall surrender it to no one. How lucky are we to have a friend like Jim, steadfast, loyal, honorable, a Manderville man from another mother. Let us quit this place and return to Kugani with the Wolf Booger. I can't even mispronounce it right. Wolfburger. I am sure the Seikyu Sagami have a cell with his name on it. Okay. Return to Kugani with the Wolf Burger. So we shall. Oop. When I go to the correct menu. You never know that I've been playing this game for 7 years. The wolf figure. Yeah, I don't think he's actually in there. But that's actually a bit curious here. Yeah, no, he'd be here in key items, and that would be funny if they did, though. What business have you with the Seika Sugami? The wolf booger? The Lupin who has made mock of me and my brothers? I, Shiguri, and my comrades have successfully captured the notorious wolf booger of Kugani and brought him here that we might surrender him into the custody of the Seika Sugami. Full glad we are to accept this unexpected bounty. The fiend has been a source of unending consternation for us. My thanks to you all. Pray bring him inside, honored friends. Bloody fools, the lot of you. Blind to the true villain in your midst. Is it true then? The wolf burger has been detained? Well done! Who must we thank for this auspicious turn of events? I, Hildebrand, Agent Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, did bring the wolf burger to heel with my customary style and aplomb. Very good, very good. And the Saburo Tsukihiro? Where is it? You know, he did say he would surrender it to no one. You mean, you don't have it? I thought Yojimbo had returned it to you. Yojimbo? That disrespectful disgrace of a samurai? Nay, I have seen neither hide nor hair of him. I can only presume that Jim is currently enjoying a plate of dango at the Umanikochi house before paying Master Akamoto a visit. Or perhaps he has absconded with the Saburo Tsukihiro. This is all a joke to you people, isn't it? Oh, the stupid, inexplicable, utterly unjustifiable. For what reason could you possibly for even a moment consider it wise to let a single man, and not just any man either, a man I just expelled from my service? Mark me, Ronin, if you fail to deliver that sword, I shall make it the focus of my remaining years so your dreams go unfulfilled. Huh. We certainly can't have that. Which reminds me, Shiguri, you once told me it was your dream to serve alongside us. Is that still the case? Yes, sir, it is. Good, because in the light of your recent accomplishment, I would like nothing more than to induct you into the Seiko Sugumi. What say you? It would be an honor, sir. Glad to hear it. There are, of course, some few procedures and discussions with my superiors that must come first, but we may attend to them now, if your comrades do not mind waiting. Not at all. We shall await your triumphant return, Shiguri. My friends, it is finished. A Shiguri reborn! Well, I would not dare to put it in such grandiose terms, but indeed, I feel as though I am a changed man. And it is you three who have changed me for the better. 1,000 thanks to you, Alet, Inspector Hildebrand, Nashu. At least someone respects me, and at least someone appreciates me on this quest. Though I've only just become a Seiko Sugumi, I have already been given my first assignment. I am to pursue the renegade Yojimbo and recover the Saburo Tsukahiro. Alas, as a new recruit, I've been afforded no additional men or resources to accomplish this task. If I am to succeed, I will need all the help I can get. Say no more, Shiguri. I shall be glad to give it. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby re-swear to help you scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the Seven Hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for Jim and the Saburo Tsukahiro. And so our hunt begins again. Wait for me, Inspector! Wait for me! Part of me still struggles to believe it, Aelet. The Wolf Bugger captured, and myself become a Seiko Sugumi. Again, I cannot thank you enough for all you have done for me. What an odd, circuitous path it is that led us to this point. To be honest, the most vexing complication was the loss of my hair, though Nashu assures me she's already in the process of procuring a photonic to remedy that. Sir, that may not be a good idea. Once more, we find ourselves waiting for fate to spur our story forward. Until we have a lead on the Saburo Tsukahiro, we can but enjoy our respite. Hildebrand will return in the black heart beneath. They dance so well, and yet all I can see is the mustache. See you, Inspector! Okay. So we're just gonna get this one... Yeah, just get this one on the list. The Black Heart Beneath. Alas, Shiguri seems utterly devoid of hair and hope. You look well, Aeolette. I pray your adventures have not been too taxing. As for myself, the search for the Subaru Tsukiharo, as well as Yojimbo, continues. Would that I could claim even a measure of progress. Yeah, don't worry about me, Shiguri. It's not like on these quests I do much of anything. At least until the duty comes around. Ah, Shiguri, there you are. We thought perhaps to find you inside, my bald man, but I see you are here, and in the company of my stalwart assistant. Bald, you bald people should... Having failed to seize upon new information of value, or even passing relevance, we were in the midst of reconsidering our investigative strategy. But tell me, have you word of Jim and our missing sword? Jim, who is... Ah, yes, Yojimbo. No, as I was just telling Aeolette, I've made no progress since we last spoke. You seem distressed, Shiguri. If you yet pine for your lost locks, then pine no longer, for we have brought you a hair tonic of preternatural effectiveness. Really? Well, that is actually a very considerate gesture. Thank you. Why not try it right now? Aye, the sooner the better, perhaps. I say, to meet with Master Samabrand and his bosom companions yet again? Truly, the kami have been kind to me. 'Tis always a pleasure to see a man of the old horde. But were you not bound for Egorzia? Why are you yet in the Far East? Indeed, I had thought to return home and rejoin my brothers, and to that end did I call upon a local fisherman to secure passage. 'Twas from him that I heard a tale most fascinating which compelled me to stay. A Funagura, a far eastern variety of undead, had been seen wandering in Isle's shore. As my previous attempt to recruit fellow zombies had met with failure, I thought why not broaden my criteria and appeal to this ghost in the spirit of camaraderie. Alas, it is a most elusive quarry, rather shy it would seem. I sought to learn more of the Funagura by questioning the people of the city, but I've been unsuccessful thus far. I see. I realize this is sudden, but in your inquiries, did you hear mention of Jim? Jim? I fear I've heard naught of that particular far eastern spirit, though to be honest, not all have been willing to entertain my company, perhaps due to my undead nature. It pains me to hear that. In this world, there remain people prejudiced against the living impaired. You seek this Jim, Master Zombiebrand? If so, I shall be glad to help. Grateful as we would be, it might be wise to change your attire. The people's reluctance to speak with you may be due to your passing resemblance to a certain wolfish fugitive who, until recently, terrorized the city. Oh, how careless of me! I shall change into something less conspicuous at once. Then it is settled. When at first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let us split up and speak with the men and women of Kugani. Alright, yes, we are getting close to 12:30, so definitely gonna call it there, especially since we're getting close. We're getting close enough to the duty here that I need to be getting the video prepared at some point here. So we'll bring it to this. I forgot last time to announce that I now have a tip page there, so I'm gonna put up the link real quick. So if you guys, are really enjoying it there, really enjoying it, and feel like, slipping me a little bit, there you go. I'm afraid that right now this is PayPal only, because setting it up to allow other payments and that is more complicated, so. Alright, so, yes, thanks everyone for coming, and it is, of course, now time for us to choose someone to raid. So let us see who is up. Bravo. Well, I'm afraid there doesn't look like there's anybody too new at this, so I'm going to send you over to Hyper Robo Tangerus. He is playing Final Fantasy II. And see you guys next time.